What does a CL65 AMG and a W140 have in common? The legendary 5G Tronic gearbox. But now, both of them are giving us problems. Yep, I can see oil. We will need to open this. Welcome to SS Alibi. Summer is coming and we need to do some work to the W140. First up, the transmission shifts a bit jerky between second and third gear. This seems to be a quite common issue to the 5G Tronic that's in this car. 722.6, I believe it's the designation number. The first thing to check is fault codes. I bought this adapter from OBD2 to this 32 pin cable, which is for the W140 model. We're gonna scan the car for fault codes and see if we have any codes for the transmission. Next step is to check the fluid level to see if it's okay, and also the color of the transmission fluid. If that doesn't help, then probably we will need to check the TCU. It could be transmission fluid going through the cabling up to the TCU, causing issues. And the third is that we need to take the gearbox apart or take the transmission valve block out and replace the circuit board. We start with the easiest things to check and then we go from there. Take the car for a test drive and warm up the transmission. Then we'll come back, check fault codes and check the transmission fluid level. It's between second and third gear. We have a little jerk. It's a common issue with the 5G Tronic gearbox from these model years. It's on the maximum, I would say. The level was okay and the color of the transmission fluid is like, I would say, still quite good. It's still quite light in the color. So I don't know what you think. Let me know in the comment section. The fluid level in a transmission I think is okay. It was on the maximum level and the color seemed fine too. I think it's time to schedule for a service of the transmission, but if I'm gonna do a service I want to also cover if there's anything else I need to replace, like the conductor plate or some solenoids or something. So we're gonna plan for that in such case. But now we're gonna scan the transmission for fault codes. 32 to OBD2 connector can be bought on like Amazon or something. It was like 10 euros. Seems we have some technical issues with the Xentry. Okay. Turns out we couldn't access the car through this setup with Xentry. I wrote to a guy who installed Xentry on my computer and he said that apparently this version does not support it, so that was too bad. But we're gonna go ahead and see if we can find some oil in the TCU, the transmission control unit, because that could give us a hint of where we are right now. It's located below here. Yep, I can see oil. Actually, I don't know why I'm happy to see this, but I was hoping for it to be oil. I don't know what we can do right now, if it can just be cleaned or what we can do. I don't want to take it apart and risk damaging the TCU before we have a new one. The CL65 is still in parts because the parts are in the US still. Clark is fixing the coil pack. So I really need this car to work. So we cannot be standing. That means we can not risk this TCU right now. Yep, it's a lot of oil. Yeah, it's quite a lot of oil. We will need to open this and take care of it. We need to sort the leak from the transmission to this, but we cannot continue driving like this. We'll just damage it more. I got the board out and it's covered in oil, so I will clean this and put it back together. So the plan is to put this back and then hopefully we can drive the car for now and then plan that we fix the pilot bushing and do a transmission service. Let's take the car for a test drive. It's still jerky. Maybe we should do a service, replace the conductor plate and the bushing so we stop the leak. Then we could try to make an adaptation on the gearbox. Perhaps that should solve it. The gearbox still isn't behaving quite right. But for now, let's move on to some other maintenance. Wiring harness looks really good on this car. This is a 98 model. I think from 96 they replaced the material in the harness, so this doesn't wear out or rotten like the old ones do. So that's why I wanted as late car as possible. Move this to the side. This is really nasty. This was from... Is this from 2008? I cannot believe it. Ridiculous. I went with an aftermarket cabin filter this time. Fitment honestly wasn't great. Next time I will definitely go with the original Mercedes part instead. And now it smells more like an S-Class in here. Time to replace the fuel filter. It's located on the rear right side. Fuel pump and the fuel filter. The pump looks so clean. It looks like it has been replaced. Perhaps it could be a date stamp 2018, I'm not sure. But the filter, I think it's a date stamp, could be from 1998. It's strange that they replaced the pump but not the filter in that case. Anyway, I don't know. We'll go ahead and replace this one. New Bosch fuel filter, new fuel hose and hose clamps. Hose is 8mm inside and 14 outside. The date code, so this has never been changed. Stainless steel hose clamps. Don't use the regular ones, they will just rust. Yeah, so new filter in, new hose. Let's start the car and check for leaks. Yeah, looks like it's holding up. Perfect. It was definitely a good idea to replace this 30-year-old filter. And it's so nice because the part was like 15 euros to replace the filter. I mean, come on, it's no money at all. Time to put the summer wheels on. I really love the design. I think these are called monoblock. Unfortunately, we have some ling long. I don't want to have ling long. These cars deserve better. So I will put this on now and order some really nice new tires. Please let me know what you think. What tire brand should we have on this car? I don't know what it could be. Some kind of bushing maybe. In second video we replaced the power steering pump and a water pump and some pulleys. At the time the belt was in good shape and I didn't have a replacement belt. But today we have it and I will replace the belt. And the new one is 2,225. Let's fit the new. It's not too bad to replace the belt on this engine. That's why I love the straight 6. In the last video on this car we upgraded the sound system. I thought I'd show you how I finally mounted the amplifier, a placement that actually works on this car. Space below backseat has enough room in my opinion so it does not get too hot. While wrapping up the video, I show I'd include some bonus footage from Elmia Custom Motor Show here in Sweden. Of course, I had to check out some old Mercedes cars while I was there. M113K shoehorn down in this 190, that's quite amazing. SL500. I really like these ones. Quite nice. Maybe we should buy an SL500 sometime. What I like about these ones is the over-engineering. It's the same generation like the W140. So great. Talking about the W140. So that was it for today's episode. And please just click the subscribe button and subscribe and like if you like the content. So don't forget to follow for more when we're gonna service the gearbox and do the maintenance on the gearbox. So yeah, we have a lot to do. You are never without content with an old Mercedes, so stay tuned.